I'm so excited to share with you healthy habit number 3 because it's one of my all-time favorite things, smoothies. It's the best way to get in all those fruits and vegetables, packed full of antioxidants. For those of you who don't know, antioxidants are what help us not age. They fight off the free radicals in our body. And so anything that's of a dark color in nature, like our dark berries and our dark green leaves, those contain a lot of antioxidants, which help fight the aging process, and they give us energy because they're live foods. So a lot of the times kids don't love to eat too many fruits or vegetables, so being able to throw them in a smoothie is great. And being able to do these smoothie bags that go in the freezer, I'm going to show you, will really be a game changer because sometimes we're wanting to get out the door really fast in the mornings. And so having these smoothie bags ready to go, all you have to do is add the liquid to the blender, dump in the frozen smoothie bag, blend it, and you have breakfast in 30 seconds. So I love these because you don't have to get out all the different things and the supplements that you want to put in there. So this is a quick 5-minute smoothie class in my Whole Foods for Life program. In all the seasons, I always do a smoothie class. So I teach you and go more in depth on there. And there's also a whole slideshow on how to build smoothies. So I'm going to try to condense and give you a fire hose of information as fast as I can. So to start off, 2 of my favorite smoothies, it's like a fruit one with maybe some vanilla protein powder or maybe a chocolate peanut butter. Those are 2 of my favorites. But what you're gonna do to start is just put in some fruit. So you can do any fruit. I always do a half a frozen banana because that's a great way to naturally sweeten your smoothie. Sometimes with frozen fruit, we don't know how sweet it's gonna be or not. So always put in some good fruit. Unless you're doing a chocolate peanut butter, you might not want some fruit in there just other than the banana. Whenever you have ripe fruit left over, cut it, freeze it. Keep these little bags in your freezer and you can add them to all your smoothies. But then we definitely want to have our greens in there. So I love to use spinach. I'm going to add these very last though and stuff it full of spinach. But I want to be able to show you that when you have leftover, you're going on vacation or your spinach is starting to wilt, throw it in a bag and freeze it, okay? So you never have to throw greens away. Your kale, beet greens, collard greens, whatever you want to do to throw in your smoothie. But spinach is a good one to start with because it has a very neutral flavor. So you can throw in a whole handful of spinach in each smoothie. There's not going to be a lot of flavor. So if I'm going to do a chocolate, I'll maybe show you my 2 favorites. So the fruit one, and then let's do a chocolate peanut butter one with some banana. I really like to use organic peanut butter because peanuts are sprayed with a lot of pesticides. So it's something I highly recommend buying organic. Costco has a great price on this. So you're just gonna get a scoop of this. For many of you, you might be using the PB Fit. So, you know, this kind of thing, the powdered peanut butter. It's not all bad. This one is actually organic, which is nice. It's not all bad. However, anytime we remove the fat and we process foods too much, we take away that nutritional quality, and we need fats in our food to be able to absorb the vitamins, the fat soluble vitamins that are in there, and to keep us fuller longer. If you don't have any fat in your smoothie, you're gonna get hungry really quickly. So you wanna have some form of fat. So I'm okay if you wanna use those powdered products, although I don't push those processed products as much as I do whole foods. I'm all about whole food form. But if you're gonna add something in like a Greek yogurt that's got all the fat in it, then great, you're gonna have a fat in there. So you always want a fat in your smoothie. Another way to add fat is through fish oils. So this is my kind of kid-friendly fish oil that sweetens xylitol, and this cod liver oil that I put in mine. And these are a great source of omega-3 fatty acids. We're lacking a lot of omega-3s here, especially if you live in Utah. We don't have access to a lot of fresh fish. So if you're not eating fresh fish at least a couple times a week, you want to be able to supplement. I do that because it's the building blocks of hormones as well. And so I am a big proponent for having fish oil at least every day or every other day. So being able to just add a teaspoon into my fruit smoothie. This is lemon flavored, so I don't do it in my chocolate peanut butter. I just have this separate on the side. But adding that in is a great way. Another way to get an omega-3s is through chia seed or flax seeds. You can throw a tablespoon of these in there. I definitely can throw these into my chocolate peanut butter smoothie though. Add in a tablespoon of chia seeds or the flax, either one. Just know that with chia, it does thicken the smoothie. So if you don't drink it right away, it will start to thicken, but that's okay. Trace mineral drops. This is another little added supplement if you want to. It's really great in either smoothie. It's almost like adding a little bit of salt to your smoothie, but giving you those healthy minerals. A lot of our vitamins and minerals are lacking because of the soils that our commercial foods are grown in. And so if you get leg cramps at night, you might be mineral deficient. It's a great way to get some extra minerals in. And then onto our protein. I love whole food sources of protein, so like a Greek yogurt. You can do cottage cheese if you want a whole food form. Hemp seeds are another great form of protein. This is plant-based, which is awesome. And if you like protein powders, my favorite protein powders, the brand is Just Ingredients. I am an affiliate for them. I absolutely love their products because they're very clean, and this is a blend. I've always pushed plant-based proteins because they're more alkaline for the body, and a lot of the whey-based proteins are more acidic for the body, and they're usually made with garbage whey, but not these guys. They use grass-fed, non-denatured whey, either from New Zealand or Europe, and they have pea protein and pumpkin protein, so they have some form of plant protein, a little bit of whey as well, and also collagen, so it's good for your hair, skin, and nails. Really, really clean. If you do end up buying any Just Ingredients protein, you can get 10% off by using the code Suzy, S-U-Z-Y. So just put that in, you'll get an extra 10% off. But if you want to get your protein through a powder, then these are the best tasting I've ever had too. So I like vanilla with my fruit smoothies. But in my chocolate one, I like to do a chocolate, or they even have a creamy peanut butter chocolate. And this creamy peanut butter chocolate is great all by itself. You don't have to add anything to it. If you just need the quick shake and go, I highly recommend the chocolate protein or chocolate peanut butter if you like that combination. But their strawberries and cream, all of their flavors are fantastic. Snickerdoodle tastes like horchata. It's amazing. The strawberries and cream have real strawberries in it. She uses natural sweeteners as well, like monk fruit and stevia leaf. So everything, the cleanest protein I've ever found. So that's it. If you use a protein powder without collagen, I suggest throwing in a little bit of collagen for that hair, skin, and nails as well. But that's pretty much it. And you just want to stuff it with greens at the end. You just take a handful, stuff it in your cup. And this is something the kids can do. Get them involved. Let them make their own. Kids would love that. They can write their name on it, and then in the morning all they have to do is put in 1 cup of liquid in the blender, dump in their smoothie bag, and they're ready to go. So you're just going to freeze the bags just like this, turn them inside out when you dump them in. Everything blends super quick and easy. You can do all sorts of flavor combinations. But that's your 5-minute smoothie class, and hopefully you learned something new today. But trust me, once you have things like this meal prepped and ready to go, it makes eating healthy convenient, and that is our goal.